Well, add a touch of Italy to your next weekend getaway in the Napa Valley. Cody is trading in the caravan for a special ride on the water this morning. Sir, you look amazing.
Thank you very much, Courtney. Thank you very much. We're on the Main Street boat dock, and you'll see this little kiosk right here, and you'll see Sean and his lovely wife and their cute little dog, and you can sign up and take a gondola ride.
That's correct. So this is where people will check in. You can also walk up and book any of the services that we do, gondolas being the main one, but we also do a boat cruise, and we also do canoes and kayaks.
Totally fun.
Yeah, and
totally
we do
fun.
guided tours on all of them. Yeah,
I love it. Okay, let's go down. Let's go down the gondolas. Okay, we're coming down the ramp. I just want to give everybody the experience.
Yeah.
You know, you sign up at the thing, you come down the ramp, and you come down and you see these amazing gondolas. I mean, look at that. Look at that thing going down. It's a beautiful. Okay, Sean, where did you get these gondolas?
So we imported these from Venice a few years ago. We started off with one import, and then as business got expanded, we ended up with getting two more. So over the last 8 years, we went from 1 to 3 gondolas.
1 to 3 gondolas.
We got 3 gondolas.
You're a 3 gondola kind of guy.
So every 15 minutes, we got a gondola leaving the dock.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, it's amazing. I didn't share this with you before, but I was a former jungle cruise skipper. I feel like
Really?
we were meant to meet.
Oh, this is like serendipitous, isn't it?
It totally is. You know, say if somebody at home is pricing a gondola these days, how much do gondolas go for?
So to buy a brand new one, it is roughly $120,000. So,
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
So they are all handmade. It takes a year to build one of these. That's all lacquer, varnish. It's all Alpinian wood, so wood that comes from the Alps of Italy. So just, I think it's about 60 miles from Venice, where they source the wood from. And there are guys who, for over the millennia, have been nothing to do but source wood to build gondolas.
That is fascinating.
Yeah. So one time there used to be 10,000 of these in Venice before there were motorized boats. So you can imagine how much wood that would take.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot of wood.
That's a lot.
These things are 100% made out of wood with metal trim.
Just like the ones in Venice.
Just like the ones in Venice, just like they've been making them since the 16th century.
Wow, that is so neat. What kind of experience do you get when you get the gondola tour?
So we do a variety of different tours. Our main tour, our gondola tour, is we go out for an hour. We go around the bend, we go over to the art school and then the nature preserve. And once we get back there, it's very secluded. The gondoliers will serenade you. You can bring your own wine and sip wine while the gondoliers serenade you. We also do a little history of Napa on how the river was formed and why Napa is located where it is and why this river was so important to Napa when Napa was founded.
Fantastic. All right, coming up next hour, we're going to get in. I'm going to try my hand at being a gondolier.
Yeah. I can't wait.
He was like, no, these boats cost a lot of money, Cody. We're not sure.
Make sure we film that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay. We're suing Paramount. It's fine. It's fine.
It looks about the same way.
I can only imagine. All right, coming up, we'll get in the gondolas. We'll take a little trip down the Napa River.
This is
Back to you.
so fun. I love this, and it's the perfect morning for it. Thanks, Code. Well, make your next trip to Napa Valley one to remember with a relaxing gondola ride. Cody's Caravan is on the water today. Get an adventure. Cody, I just came from Napa this weekend, and I didn't know these gondolas were there. Dang it. I want to redo.
I know. It's amazing. It's amazing. You can ride in a gondola, a nice romantic experience right here in Napa. It's amazing, Sean.
It is amazing. How often do you get to ride in a authentic Venetian gondola and not have to get on a plane to get to it?
This is a good point.
This is a great point.
This is a good point. Who is our gondolier back here?
So this is the famous Haven. He has been doing this now for almost 6 years. He's probably one of our best crooners besides Jim. So of the two of them, he's second in the race.
I hear that he sang with somebody very famous recently.
He did. He did a duet with Jamie Foxx. Well, not a duet, but he sang to Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
And then Jamie starts singing
Him and
along.
Well, I think Jamie kind of lip synced the words.
Okay, how did this get started? How long you been doing this?
So I'm on my 8th season. I had started doing this as a fun hobby job and fell in love with it. And I remarked to the owner one day after half of a season and said, "Hey, if you ever want to sell, I would love to buy it." And I was half-heartedly saying this, and he goes, "Sean, I just so happen I want to sell. I want to go back to Italy. I cannot take the ex-wife no more."
And that's how you got this.
And that's how I got this.
That's how I got it. You got 3 gondolas.
We have 3 gondolas. We started with 1. Now we have 3. And we also do Duffy boat cruises and then canoes and kayaks, all at Main Street Dock. So if you go to mainstreetdock.com, you can see all of the services that we provide. Our main service is gondolas.
It's such an interesting way to see Napa.
It really is. There's no other way to be able to see the river, and we have a living river here. Every night at 8 o'clock in the last couple weeks, we've been seeing beavers. Not 1 beaver, but 2 or 3 on a cruise.
Really?
Can't guarantee it on every cruise, but lately we've been seeing a lot of beavers.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What other kind of animals do you see?
Last fall, when the salmon were running, we had a porpoise come up, so a little baby dolphin, a porpoise, and then so we also had seals and sea lions. So anytime the salmon come up to get ready to spawn, anything that eats them in the ocean follows them up here.
Get out of here. That's great.
It is crazy what you'll see in the fall.
Is this what kind of reaction do people give you when they go on the cruise and they leave and everything?
So a good telltale is our reviews on Google. Everybody kind of leaves with a smile on their face. There's something captivating and enchanting about a real authentic gondola. No motors on this boat. We row them just like they do in Venice. It takes a long time to get the skill to do what Haven is doing right now and what Jim is doing right now. And then to boot, they all can sing in Italian.
Well, I guess they should prove that, don't you think?
I think we should.
Fellas, you up for a song? Yeah. Okay, hit it!
Today.
Sapore di sale, sapore di mare, che hai sulla pelle, che hai sulle labbra, quando esci dall'acqua e ti vieni straiare, vicino a me, vicino a me.
That's lovely. That's lovely. That's lovely. And if we only had another singer on the back of a gondola.
Hit it, Jim.
Hit it, Jim!
Che bella cosa, notte notte sole, notte serena, dopo una tempesta.
What a wonderful way to experience Napa. It is so lovely. Okay, we'll continue on our tour coming up in just a bit. Back to you in the studio.
Oh, Cody is done for the day. He's not going back. Very cool. Thank you, Code. Local business is bringing a touch of Italy to Napa Valley with the scenic gondola ride. We're going to check back in with Cody, who's continuing his river cruise this morning.
Yes, I am, Courtney. Yes, I am. I was just teasing these things that are sticking up outside of the water over
what's
here.
that?
What is that?
So this is the original port of Napa. A lot of people don't realize that Napa really got its start as a port town. Everything that was raised and grown and shipped to San Francisco and Sacramento was all done by boat. And this is the original Embarcadero, and it was called Embarcadero de Napa.
How about that?
Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew?
Well, I know now because I
Yeah.
took a gondola ride. This is so amazing. This is so amazing.
I'm glad you're enjoying this.
Okay, to become a gondolier, what does one have to do? What do you have to learn?
Well, you need to first you need to learn how to row. There's an artistry to rowing a gondola. It takes a little bit of athleticism to do it, and then once you do get the rowing part down, then you got to become an entertainer. So you need to know how to do a tour, and then eventually you learn how to sing. So if you ever want to make the big tips, they always say the Americanos, they like it singing.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You know what's been fun as we've been going through is seeing the reaction from people as these go by.
I have a joke. It's I am the most photographed man in Napa. I used to be. Now it's Haven. And I think Jim may supplant him if he keeps rowing as many tours as he does. I'd like to say it's because we're so pretty. It's because of the boat. We just happen to be in proximity to what they're taking the photo of. When people go by, they just can't believe they're going. They can't believe they're seeing a authentic gondola in Napa.
Yeah.
And they will
we do
stop
that
and
every
stare all day long.
Yeah, I would do that. I would totally do that.
So what's fun is we have our customers in the boat, and we'll say, are you guys famous? The paparazzi are really looking at you right now.
I love it.
What do you do?
Let's talk a little bit about something you guys are doing. You've got some high school kids learning how to do this.
We do. We are sponsoring Venetian Rowing Club at the local high school, just in Siena. And we're teaching them how to row, and then also how to build a gondola.
How to build a gondola?
So we have a local boat builder who has volunteered his time to work with the kids to build a gondola. They're almost done with it, and once they're done, they're gonna train for a race in Venice called the Valanga, which means long row. And we're going to raise the money for them to be able to fly and stay in Venice for the week of that regatta.
That is so fun.
Yeah, it's very cool. It was it's amazing as these kids saw it, they started doing it, and then they wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And they're actively participating in it.
Now, I've seen people take pictures of you because you're the most famous person in Napa, most photographed person, but really the most famous person in your household is your son. He is the youngest professional gondola driver in the planet.
My son is now 16. He's been rowing since he was 13, and then we can't validate this, but I'm pretty sure, based off of all the gondola companies, and I know them all, that he is the youngest commercial gondolier in the United States.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. If people want to take this, an outing on this, what do they need to do?
What you need to do is come to mainstreetdock.com. You can see all of the services that we provide. Not only do we do gondola rides, we also do a gondola wine tasting cruise. And we partnered with Ward 4 Wines. The winemaker will come onto the boat and go through a wine tasting. It allows you to speak to the